Hola, Chicanos. It's a hardcore hermit read, Virgo Libra Cuspers. This has been a little hardcore around, if you take a good look around, you guys can see there's a lot of underhanded hardcore shit going on. If you really open your eyes. You'll notice, maybe, I don't know if you guys live in apartment buildings or anything like that, and those maintenance people kind of like procure, like when you leave when you leave your apartment, they like come in and do stuff, and I don't know, maybe put listening devices in your place, or even video shit in your fucking place, poison your fucking food. Oh, just be careful of it. There's a lot of weird shit going on, especially in my fucking neck of the woods anyway. Oh, yeah, fucking, people just out of the blue, like saying that you fucking did damage to other suites and shit like that. When the people above you, everybody knows, flooded the whole like apartment. Like I've been living here 3 years. It flooded the whole bloody apartment, warped the whole building. The whole building looks like a fucking leaning tower of fucking Pisa, for fuck's sake. So they want to fucking say that to me after they had the two black guys that were up there as the custodians who were selling crack and all that shit all around. Like they're supposed to be running the fucking building, right? And then they fucking flooded the whole building. And yeah, and now they want to get me to pay for that. And just creepy fucking shit around. Like people that work fucking in this place, like maintenance people, look like goddamn like ex-cons for all of them. I'm fucking kidding. They just do creepy fucking shit. People, oh yeah, by the way, people who tried to kill you 5 times. I have that crazy ex that tried to kill me 5 times. They're supposed to not be allowed in the building. He's been in the building like all the time. It's like, so, kind of funny that too. Two of Swords is, we got, what's this? Somebody's at a stalemate. They're gonna have to, make some kind of a decision. You're gonna have to make one of 2 choices. And what's this? So surprised. Oh, King of Swords. Okay, this is a judge. So you might be having a judge or a police officer, somebody who's like maybe an official person that come in and take a closer look at whatever the hell this is. And it's getting this vibe. I don't know if you guys are having the same feeling as I am. You know there's underhanded shit going on. You got like a sixth sense. If you're Virgo, definitely. And Libra, you have a sense for justice too. You know when you're being fucked over, and usually when you do get fucked over, people who fuck you over instantly get karma back because they're just asking to have the scales balanced, right? So, which is usually a pretty good tip off too. When you see people get all around you getting fucked over 6 ways till Sunday, they're most likely like you something to you. You know what I mean? If you got Libra highly, sure. So what do we got in the heart of the situation here? Virgo Libra Cuspers, Holy Spirit, would you link me into my Virgo Libra Cuspers? 2 of Wands. This is planning for the future. Yeah, I'd say don't get caught with your pants down, because you know, who's to say that these guys can't come in here when you're leaving, and they come in when you're gone? They don't have to say nothing. Put a kilo of blow in your fucking pantry or something like that and have you put away for 10 years. Just be careful with things like that. Like me, I got cameras and shit around, my own cameras around my place, so just to make sure of this shit, because like I don't know, there's a lot of fucking creepy shit to go. I don't know if it's like that. Maybe leave in the comments section if it's like that everywhere, but I've been hearing things from other businesses too. Like the wrong people are running these kind of places, you know what I mean? Like they have other interests. I think it's a conflict of interest when the guy who's supposed to be running your building is like selling all narcotics in the building too, you know what I mean? That's probably not a good, that's kind of a conflict of interest, you know? That guy I don't think lives here anymore, but I'm just saying, it's usually not a good thing. So be wary of shit like that. What do we got in a hard situation here, Holy Spirit, for a hardcore hermit? We're going to leave our customers. Oh, all these have to fly out. We'll take a look at this. Holy shit. This is a fated event. Whatever this is a fated event. So I'm thinking this is supposed to happen. All these people are going to be exposed because there was a judge in the pre-structure. I'm thinking somebody's watching this shit. They think they're being real slick, but you know what? There's people watching these guys that they don't even know. They've been watching them for a fucking while, and I know this for a fact. I know since COVID, this whole building's been under like investigations for all the attempts on my life, I would hope. But I don't even know if it's about that. I think it's about some other shit because I really don't think the police department gives a shit about me because literally I've had 5 attempts on my life and I've never even had a phone call from them. So been like stabbed twice, been poisoned twice, been they don't give a shit about any of that shit here. I don't know if it's, maybe leave in the comment section to see if anything if it's like that anywhere where you guys are, because I don't know if it's just like this worldwide since COVID or if it's like because yeah, I noticed people like I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything because I know we're not allowed to talk on that. I don't want to get my channel taken down, but certain people's attitudes just changed since then too. I don't know if it's people who got done or whatever, but like it's just like they don't really, I don't know, they don't even really seem like people anymore. It's almost like they just I don't know, like a shell of like a meat sack with a yes sir, no sir button in it or something like that. And like I don't know. Just let me know about that too. Maybe something weird's going on. I don't know. Maybe I'm just smoking too much weed. I don't know. Could be that too, right? We got in the challenge position here for our hardcore hermits. The hardcores to the hardcore. Oh, shit. We've got the 8 of Cups. This is walking away from what no longer serves you. This is Temperance. This is your angel team helping you walk away from this shit because they know you're kind of trapped in this. And like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I'm in a fucking prison, man. I'm not even fucking kidding, man. Like, I've got to admit, I kind of speak my mind, and I've pissed off a few different factions in my neck of the woods. A couple, like, for one thing, people who usually do black magic don't like me. And they all think they try to do black magic on me. And it usually winds up fucking making them go batshit crazy because it bounces back on them and they look like they're fucking like sniffing Gorilla Glue for 5 years or something. Like, and all of a sudden they age like 10 years in like a couple months or something. So it's pretty easy to find out people who are doing it on you anyway. Like, fuck, man. Like, I swear some of these bitches, like, after, like, a couple months, start looking like the Crypt Keeper. And like, I was like, I don't know. If I was into that shit, which I never have been, I'd probably fucking quit if I fucking found out that I looked like the Crypt Keeper. And, like, a couple weeks before, I looked like, I don't know, like a regular, almost a chick that you'd want to bang. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I mean, that may be a tip off of something, too, a little weird going on. We got in the lens here. The lens you're looking through. I know I pissed off at least 2 covens. One of them's kind of disguised as a church, actually. And yeah, they like to do this shit to me. But it's actually funny because really none of it ever hits me. And it's funny to see how they scramble around. Fucking their brains are like somebody's got a giant magnifying glass boiling their brain or something after a while. It's just kind of fucking funny, actually. I think it's kind of Spirit's little. We need humor, right, to keep doing what we're doing, and I think he just cares about us enough to do that too. Because it's kind of funny. I like it anyway. It's kind of good. The way he deals their karma back to them is kind of. I find it humorous anyway. What do we got in the lens you're looking through is you're shedding light on some things. Well, that's good to know. Well, I thought that's what I was doing because literally this is the way I've been seen since. I've been keeping my eyes really, really closed since the whole COVID thing happened, or open since this really, the COVID thing, because there was a lot of fucking weird shit going on that really made no fucking sense to me. I know it made sense to everybody else, or most people it seemed like it made sense to, but to me it just seems like they did the exact opposite of everything that should have been done. Like, I think they literally killed off more people with the COVID thing than they actually did just by changing everything up. Than they actually like scaring the shit out of all the old people. For one thing, like that'll kill fucking old people normally if you ever fucking like just go into an old folks home and start jabbing them all with fucking needles. You know what I mean? You're gonna die in like a pandemic every 10 seconds on the fucking news or shit like that. Like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem like the right way to fucking go about things. But anyway, I'm not going to cry about the past. I'm just saying, I'm shedding light on this shit. This is the things that I've noticed. I don't know about you guys, but what do we got in the past here? And like over something so stupid. Like this shit's happened like There's been pandemics like throughout history, like for thousands and thousands of years. Every single other species on the motherfucking planet has pandemics, and it's a part of nature where they thin out the weak DNA so it doesn't get spread on to the next generation. So you don't have a bunch of like noodle arm fucking, you know what I mean? Like that's what it's basically like. It does that with every single species. What does humans think they're exempt all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, it just seems kind of stupid to me to fucking go to all those lengths basically for something that's totally natural. What do we got in the, what do we got here? We've got Ace of Pentacles. This is a business opportunity, some kind of business opportunity you had in the past. I don't know what it is for you. I think for me, it might have been starting this tarot channel. I'm thinking that's for me. What it is. It could be anything else for you, whatever you started up with, some kind of opportunity you got. Maybe, I don't know, maybe all the, like a lot of the people that you used to know that were competitive or whatever are like kind of like brain dead like robots now, and it's like holy shit, man, what happened to everybody? Like what the fuck? Like it's like a ghost town when you go at night. It's like fucking like what the fuck really happened to everybody? Like I don't know, it's just like weird shit like that. I'm thinking. So maybe you found a way. Maybe that's your business opportunity. Maybe you found a way to capitalize on that somehow. I don't know, because let's face it, like people can't really think that clearly. It's like, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like a business opportunity right there, especially if you're a lucrative person, right? Which I'm not. I'm not. At the bottom of the deck, we got Dr. Death here. So there's definitely some transformation, which is the underlying energy of this whole read. Definitely some transformation, I'd say. This is Dr. Death's forte. Maybe that's why he comes in for readings all the time. So maybe he's fucking curious too, because yeah, there's just a lot of transformation going on. He loves this shit though. Like this is his forte, right? So for him, it's kind of good. He loves change and endings. He loves endings. But even like it's like this COVID thing. Like he was around like with the Black Plague and shit like that. Like there's way more people killed back and with those ones, and like I don't even know if they've. I'm not gonna say that because I don't want my child taken down, but I think they blew that fucking thing way the fuck out of proportion. I think there was other fucking motives for that even happening. I'm not gonna. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist or whatever. What do we got in the present moment here? We've got shit. You got Nine of Pentacles, which is luxurious living. So you could be living pretty comfortable right now. You could be maybe you're capitalizing off of all these fucking. Maybe that's I don't know, man. This is maybe people just got their brains scrambled from all the insanity because there's a lot of insanity when it happened. That fucking COVID. It's like there's just a lot of weird shit going on. Like there's people that just that alone could fucking drive people a little fucking batty. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's a lot of things like that. Like that's just a weird fucking thing. I know it's, but it's something like that I don't remember happening in history, and since I've been around this time anyway, and yeah, it's just a little different. So it's bound to actually change the way people thinking. I'm not saying it's like whatever. I'm saying like whatever the way people think definitely changed since then. Like stores, like you go like downtown here, like after like 8 o'clock, you can't go. Everything's closed. Every freaking store. Like what the hell? I don't remember it being like that before COVID either. Like COVID's over now. Shouldn't we go back to normal or whatever? It's like fucking weird, man. Everything's fucking weird. Really weird. Weirder than normal. And out of downtown, things are always kind of fucking weird here, but you know, like not like since COVID is definitely a lot weirder. The weirdness has definitely escalated, I would say. Nine of Cups. So we got 9 energy. And one more 9 would be 9. In the future, this is 9 of Cups. This is your wish will be granted in the future. So whatever. Things are going to look up in the future. So I'm not saying that like everything's bad. Like things change, right? Things change all the time. Like every fucking generation shit changes, right? But yeah, I don't know. I'm just whatever. This is the feeling I'm getting from this reading anyway. Knight of Swords. This is somebody rushing. This is the way you're influencing things. You're rushing in and you're doing something brave or something quick. This is this one reversed, whatever. This is 10 of Swords. This is betrayal. But this is betrayal, like coming, like betrayal backfiring on somebody. Like somebody trying maybe come in. This is you infiltrating. This is you. Maybe somebody come in and tried to betray you, and you caught something. Like this is a betrayal upright, like this, like a Judas moment, like kiss on the cheek, and and take your 30 pieces of silver and then fucking basically feed the fucking king of the world to the fucking wolves type shit. You know what I mean? So this is, I was thinking, yeah, maybe you had somebody trying to do you something dirty like in the recent past here. But you came in and when you seen something, you know something, because you guys are Virgo, half Libra, right? And you're vigilant motherfuckers. Not much gets past you motherfuckers, okay? Because I know that because, like I say, sometimes we say we take a little too long looking at things, but that's because we're seeing more things than what the average person sees, right? So I'm thinking that maybe you noticed something, and when this person started coming in to do something dirty, you kind of like did the opposite of what they would think, because they think that people are afraid of them or some shit like that. You just kind of went and you fucking said no, fuck you. We're gonna fucking. What do you want to do? What are you here for? You kind of rushed them, and they were trying to do you dirty or something like that. This adds up to 11 too, which is justice. So I'm thinking that this is gonna somehow justice is gonna be called in because of this shit, because you noticed some shit. And yeah, I mean, you're not as maybe people think that I don't know about you, but I wasn't vaccinated. I'm not saying everybody's vaccinated is whatever. I'm just saying I noticed that a lot of people are changing it, and that might not be because of that. It could just be because of all the weird shit that happened, right? It changes people, right? But yeah, I don't. I think that maybe some people think that they can get over on everybody, but not everybody was vaccinated. You know that there's like 10% of the population that wasn't vaccinated because they didn't. They trusted in. I don't know, maybe for religious reasons. Maybe they believed that the guy who made their immune system knew a little bit more about it than fucking Justin Trudeau hiding in his ivory tower there from diseases or whatever. That I don't know. I didn't really see anything of it. I just seen a lot of people going batshit crazy because they were told all this shit. Fucking, it's like you ever heard of the placebo effect? Where if somebody thinks they're getting something's happening to them, it will happen to them. You know what I mean? If you think about it hard enough. Like I tell you guys all the time, not to focus on bad things too much, because if you focus on them, you will materialize them right into your fucking life, and that's a fact. So we got the hopes and fears here. We've got hopes and fears. We've got a 10 of Pentacles. This is you're hoping to get a 10 of Pentacles. You're gonna capitalize on this shit because you're a history buff maybe, and you've read in the past like when stupid shit like this happens, like whether it's wars or whatever. Sometimes the tables change, right? Like the poor become the rich and the rich become the poor because everything just gets fucked up and flipped upside down, and the people who know how to adapt can capitalize on that shit, right? So maybe you're an opportunist in that kind of way, like not in a bad kind of way. You're just like you're keeping your ear to the street and your eyes open, especially if you're a Virgo, right? When you got a lens you're looking through here, lens you're looking through, bang, boom, is the moon. So something's hidden here. You're looking at something like there's a lot hidden. I'm telling you guys right now, there's a lot hidden. And there's some things I won't even say on this channel that I've noticed that are hidden. Because, yeah, I don't want to, I'm just going to leave it there. But this is the moon. Something's hidden. This is also can be nightmares, lunacy. A lot of people are acting really fucking weird, man. Like lunatic weird. Like I've noticed there's always a lot of lunatics around here, but like there's more than usual lunatics. You know, there's a lot more like than there usually is, and it could be. I think just like I say, when things change, people saw not everybody can adapt to it, right? So, the environment. What do we got in the environment for our Virgo Libra customers? The hardcorest of the motherfucking hermits. 3 of Wands. We got waiting for something. You're waiting for something. You're kind of sitting back and just having a smoke. If you don't smoke, whatever, you're having whatever, your toothpick in your mouth or whatever. I don't know, maybe you're fucking having a beer or something, and you're just kind of like looking off your balcony, and you're just noticing little tiny things. Maybe now, or maybe now, just because I said this, you might start looking a little more, and you might start noticing little things. Like there's some weird shit going on. I'm just saying, like, if you really open your eyes and you really fucking look, there's a lot of weird shit, and there has been since this COVID, even before the COVID shit. I noticed, it's like they knew that fucking COVID thing was coming for a while. Like they knew it for a long time, so they knew it was. They had, I don't know. Some people say they knew about it like 20 years before, and I don't know. I kind of tend to think that too because, I don't know. It was constructed in a lab for one thing. Like that's kind of a tip off right there when somebody constructs the disease in a lab, and then they make the vaccine for it right away. Like just to make, like to me that seems like somebody who just wants to get really really rich. And I guarantee you, whoever did do that, got really really fucking rich, man. Like whoever the fuck that was, isn't that's to me seems kind of like entrapment when you make the fucking disease and then you actually fucking make the vaccine for it. Kind of seems like, well, then weren't you the one that fucking put it out there? Then you fucking like really like isn't that? You think that whoever did that would be actually like I would hope like put on a cross or something, or you know what I mean? Like because of all the fucking mayhem and people losing their jobs and like you know like fucking like somebody should have to pay for that shit, man. But it seems like whatever they just got rich and sailed off into the fucking sunset. Whoever those fucking rich evil fucks were. Fuck. What do we got in the outcome here? So I guess they definitely like capitalized on that shit, like took advantage of a situation and fucking. I think what they really did was create the situation, and then they fucking knew this shit was good. They basically created this whole chaos, and they fucking capitalized off of it, which whatever, man. It's not they're not the first ones to do that, but it just seems like weird that like all the militaries of the world would be like, oh yeah, there's no big deal about that. You think that two fucking rich fucks did that and like caused all this mayhem. Like if somebody shoots up a 7-Eleven, they go to jail for like 10 years. How come these guys are in jail for 10 years for fucking up every 7-Eleven and fucking, you know what I mean? It just seems a little fucking weird to me when they got to get out of jail fucking free card. Nobody else does, right? They must be pretty special fucking people. This is gonna cause a tower. I know you guys are listening to this thing. Just listening to this fucking video might fucking cause a tower. Because you might say, hey, wait a minute, you fucking. And you guys are the chorus to the hardcore motherfuckers. So I know that we love towers. Other people see towers and they try and avoid them and they're like, la la la. We love jumping fucking towers. This is our fucking glory. Like, look behind me. I got a picture of towers dropping all over my fucking wall, man. Because I love fucking. Like, I don't know, us hardcore hermits are kind of built to thrive in chaos, you know what I mean? Like, if things are going a little too smooth, it's almost like fucking, I don't know, you can get in like a bad fucking zone, like, but like, yeah, when towers are dropping, we're more comfortable, and we like the truth too. Virgos definitely like the truth, and so do Libras like the truth. And, yeah, truths always pop out when a fucking tower drops, because towers are built on false belief systems, right? So when a false belief system drops, out pops a fucking truth, and you find out what that false belief system was actually hiding. And that's why Virgo Libra cuspers love fucking towers. So, like I say, this is my channel used to be called Tony Towers Tarot. That's the first thing it was called on here. But I changed it a few times. I called the Teflon, since I had like fucking 5 attempts of my life, I call it the Teflon Tarot now. So, whatever. Because I'm still taking it, you know, and I think I'm actually better off for it. So. I got my spirit teams. My spirit team is like SEAL Team fucking 6 in the 5th dimension. And nothing gets past them. So people start fucking getting cute around here. They just start dropping dead, like from fucking God knows what. It could have been COVID. Who knows? Maybe COVID killed them. That's all I'm gonna say. What do you got else in the outcome here? COVID. We've got the Hangman. Okay, so you're getting a different perception of things definitely after watching this video. You know? And that's Piscean energy too. So this is like to be feeling stuck too. Like I don't know. I feel like there's fucking like I don't know, man. I feel like just jumping on a fucking train and like going somewhere where there's fucking no people, man. Because people are literally starting to freak me the fuck out. I'm not even kidding. And I'm not usually one of those type of people. You know? It's just like people are just acting really fucking weird, man. And I don't know. It's almost like some of them have like hive mentality, and just and it's like they're not even really like the lights are on, but nobody's fucking home. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe leave some things in the comments there and see if maybe that's happening around you. I'm just curious about that really myself. So, give me one more from here. Got a 9 of Wands. So we do got 999 energy, which is funny. That's my, well, I'd say it's my number. It's not my number. Because it was born September 19th, 1979. It's 999, right? Which means like there's on the brink of some major completion or something like that, right? So this is the 9 of Wands, which is masculine strength. I'm thinking coming out of this thing made you more resilient, though. Because you definitely had burdens put on you, put through this shit. Like there was massive amounts of burdens put on all different types of people for all different types of people. Like a lot of people lost their jobs, had to start from scratch, start from new. Other people like had problems like with addictions and shit like that. And then all of a sudden they're getting like 28 fucking thousand or $2,000 something of fucking every 2 weeks, and there's people dropping dead all over the fucking country. You know what I mean? Because maybe they're not used to getting that kind of money and shit like that. Like that also added to the number. We got to remember too, right? Shit like that too, and shit like that. So, we got so the underlying energy is we got Doctor Death here. He's in his glory because he loves shit like this. I know he's kind of. I like transformation too, but you know what? It's uncomfortable. It really is uncomfortable for like most people, but the results are good. So that's why I book my appointments with Doctor Death. But what do we got here? We've got a Ten of Cups. Okay, so the most love you can get in the deck because you miss. I'm thinking. You know what I'm getting from this too is like. You miss like the fucking actual like fucking people you can fucking have like a conversation with like that actually had a fucking heart. It seemed like it's almost like that's been fucking taken out of everybody now. It's just like they're like fucking I don't know, like you know that movie fucking you ever seen that movie They Live or whatever with Roddy Piper? It's like like it's fucking like it's almost like fucking some people have been hijacked or some shit. I don't know. Like I say, I smoke a little bit of weed. I'm just being honest, but I've noticed that a lot lately, and I always thought that movie was kind of cool though. And there's a lot of elements true to that movie, but a lot of elements if you really look closely enough. It's one of my favorite movies actually. Ten of Cups. This is like. Yeah, this is, or you could be the underlying energy could be you found some like love or some new love. You could have found a new love like from COVID. COVID could, like I say, COVID. Not when some bad things happen. It's not only some people happen like get better off of it. You know what I mean? Some people like actually like can elevate off of shit like that. Like that's how I like to think I am, right? Because I consider myself to be a pretty resilient person. You know what I mean? I can adapt usually pretty quickly to things, but a lot of shit happened that year. Like not even to do with COVID, like that. Fuck with my life a little bit. I'm not going to go into details on that. Ten of Cups. Yeah, so you could be maybe even more heartfelt, like just because maybe, especially if you're a water sign or something. I know this isn't a water sign meeting, but like if you got water in your chart, like a lot, you could be like you're an emotional person. That's your natural fucking element, right? So like you might, yeah, you might just be like, where's all like I'm thinking people like that could be really going batshit crazy because it's like nobody really, I don't know, people I know really like it, and I don't think it's their fault. I'm just saying it's I think that like shit like that changes people. Like I'm sure people have heard the stories about like World War II, and people were a lot different from then too. I'm sure probably even more different than this fucking stupid old COVID shit. But you know what I mean? It changes. Shit like that changes fucking people. And people have to adapt to shit like that. Not everybody adapts as easy as others. Okay. What do we got here? Knight of Pentacles. This is you trying to stay loyal. I'm thinking this is you and your Virgo Libra or Leo energy. This is like loyal. You're slow moving though. Because your Virgos like they like to look at everything. We like to make sure look at everything before we make a decision, right? That's why there's some call us the perfectionist, right? We don't like to just jump into anything if we don't have to, like we can, but if we really want to like do something like we want to do it really good, we'll fucking like take our time with it, right? Make sure because we see everything, right? Got a Ace of Pentacles here, which is another. This is again like a business opportunity. So you got a business. I'm thinking, you know, so many people started businesses off of that COVID shit. Like it was a good thing for that. Like a lot of people were working in factories, and all of a sudden were forced to fucking kind of do their own thing, and they fucking had to open up a business online. So maybe it might have forced a lot of people. Like I say, a lot of people might be actually fucking doing a lot better off because of this shit, right? So we got Faded Adventure with the. I know the big business guys are probably doing a lot better than small chains. Like I know almost and buildings that burnt down and shit. In my city anyway, I don't know if it's like that everywhere. It's like fuck that. It's like they're getting rid of all the like cleaning everything out almost. It's like you know. And here it's they got different laws too. Like you can't just tear down any building. If it's a heritage building, you gotta fucking like basically it costs 10 times more. So I'm thinking a lot of times people actually just pay a bunch of little hoodlums to go and burn the fucking buildings down because they can start from scratch instead of having to keep the heritage building and type shit. You know what I mean? Which whatever. I know that because the laws here in this city. Not everybody has the like looks at things like cost effectively or legally. You know what I mean? Knight of Wands. This is somebody who's passionate about something. Six of Cups. It's somebody from the past that you're passionate about, possibly. Okay, what's this fated event in the heart of the situation here? Our hardcore to the heart on the fucking thing. Oh. Okay, the fated event is that, what's this? Ace of Wands could be getting blocked, and celebrating could be getting blocked. Yeah, man, it's like nobody's fucking. People just, a lot of people just disappeared. It's like there's no celebrating. Well, there is celebrating, but it's like the people change too. It's like you don't really, for me,